Good afternoon, my name is Herman Savion and today I will be talking about the impact of a meat-based diet. Let's see how many of you consider yourself a meat lover. Now, I will be telling you 5 points and let's see if we can change even a little that love. The first point is that environmental impact is huge. Livestock farming has a vast environmental footprint. It contributes to the land and water degradation, biodiversity loss, acid rain, and deforestation. Livestock farming contributes to the 18% of the human-produced greenhouse gas emissions worldwide. This is more than all the emissions produced by the ships, planes, planes, trucks, cars, and all other transport put it together. The climate change alone poses multiple risks to the health and well-being, through increasing the risk of extreme weather events such as floods, droughts, heat waves, and has been described as the greatest threat to the human health in the 21st century. In addition, we have that 91% of the land deforested since 1970 is used for livestock pasture. The second point is that it requires masses of grain, water, and land. Meat production is highly inefficient. For example, to produce 1 kilogram of beef, we require 25 kilograms of grain and 15,000 liters of water to feed the animal. The scale problem can also be seen in the land use. Around 30% of airland surface is currently used for livestock farming. We have that 2,300 tons are the liters of water needed for a patty from McDonald's. The third point is that it hurts the global poor. Feeding livestock with grains increases the global demand and drives up the grain price, making it harder to the poor people to feed themselves. Those grains could be used to feed people, and water can be used to irrigate the crops. If all the grain were used to feed humans instead of animals, we could feed an extra 3.5 billion of people. In short, industrial livestock farming is not only inefficient, but also not equitable. The fourth point is that it causes unnecessary animal suffering. If we accept, as many people do, that animals are sentient creatures and that needs and interests matter, then we should ensure these needs and interests are at least minimal met and that we will cause them suffer unnecessary. Industrial livestock farming falls well short of this minimal standard. Most meat, dairy, and eggs are produced in ways that largely or completely ignore animal welfare, failing to provide sufficient space to move around, contact with other animals, and access to the outdoors. And the last point is that it is making us ill. At the production level, industrial livestock farming relies heavily on antibiotics used to accelerate the weight gain and control infection. You know that in the US, 80% of all the antibiotics are consumed by the livestock industry. This contributes to the growing public health problem of antibiotic resistance. Already more than 23,000 people are estimated to die every year in the US from resistant bacteria. As this figure continues to rise, it becomes hard to overstate the threat of this emerging crisis. Currently, the average meat intake for some living in high-income countries is of 200 to 250 grams a day, far higher than the 80 to 90 grams recommended by the United Nations. Switching to a more plant-based diet could save up to 8 million lives a year worldwide by 2050. In conclusion, we can say that a meat-based diet hurt us more than it hurt, hurt us more than it benefit us. So I recommended eating more plant and avoiding large amount of meat. We have here a quote: animal agriculture causes more environmental damage than any other industry, but it takes no sense to hate bovines with a hamburger in your hand. So thank you very much for your attention.